Howdy y'all, it's Grace Haven, or whatever my name should be. Before I officially release music, I may want to change my name. I don't know what I'd change it to, but if there's anybody who follows me that doesn't normally talk to me, or friends or not, random followers or not, if y'all are watching this, if we're talking like Christian rap, NF style emotional storytelling type rap, give me some ideas and I'll base it off of that. But I just wanted to make a quick post here talking about how no one really talks about how hard the walk with God actually is. No one talks about the struggle. It's really hard to stay faithful in moments when things are bad, and it's hard to stay consistent, especially for someone like me who, and most kids honestly in Generation Z who have ADHD. It's hard to stay consistent with anything, especially like your relationship and prayer and scripture time with the Lord, and actually like applying it to your life and all that stuff. So like I need a lot of sleep, and if I'm up late one day, that messes up my sleep schedule for like an entire week, and I have to be up on low sleep those days that I stay up late. So I'm up at the same time every day, for school or whatever, or just to try and have a schedule. I gotta still get up the same time every day, even if I don't get much sleep some nights, and I have to stay up late to like help my grandma, or like just something keeps me up all night. And that sucks because I don't have caffeine, I don't have coffee, nothing. I just gotta like be somehow awake on like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and I'm someone who needs at least 6 or 7, but like perfect sleep is like 8 to 9 hours. But I've created a list: Motivation Mondays, Truthful Tuesdays, Wisdom Wednesdays, Tender Thursdays, Faithful Fridays, Soulful Saturdays, and Sincere Sundays. I created this list all personally on my own. I'm sure some of these like days have been written or created by somebody else, but this is all straight from my mind. I didn't look any of these things up. I just created this because this is to help me with a schedule. Motivation Mondays just to be somebody's motivation, simply. Try to motivate somebody. If you have a friend that's been down lately, try to motivate them. Obviously, with a prayer, with like just like a kind gesture or anything. Truthful Tuesdays, be truthful to yourself and God in prayer. Like if there's anything that you're trying to like hide, bury, and like bottle up, just be truthful to yourself and God in prayer. And Wisdom Wednesdays, spread the gospel to at least one person. Tender Thursdays, be kind and more caring and helpful than you typically would be. Faithful Fridays, speak good into your weekend, because at the end of Friday, your weekend begins from the end of Friday until the end of Sunday. So speak good into your weekend and stay faithful on a Friday. Soulful Saturday, pray for somebody in need, just be soulful. And Sincere Sundays, dedicate more time to Jesus than you normally would. And yeah, I feel like that's a good schedule, and I think we should all stick to it. Now, this video is already going to end up being around 4 to 5 minutes. I'm pretty much done. But there's that. I make it priority to pray to the Lord every day that I can, especially when it's hard, because it's important to stay faithful when it's hard. And again, we don't, the walk of God is hard. Nobody talks about that, the struggles, but I'm just here to be open about it. And I still try every day. Just don't ever give up. If you fall, like, don't let yourself stay falling down. That's why you gotta, Motivation Mondays be somebody's motivation. Like, if I didn't have such good friends, Christian brothers, to like motivate me or send me like a verse of the day, or like, talk about, the gospel to me, like, I would stay falling down for a long time. Like, I got people to help motivate me. And I make a priority every day to pray and thank the Lord for a new day. Every morning and night, so twice a day, I pray the armor of God. Obviously, it's probably backwards in the video, but Ephesians, I think the regular one is 6:10 through 17, but the actual like armor of God is Ephesians 6:14 through 17. So I try to stick to this list. I try to thank the Lord every day for a new day, the armor of God, and the prayer of serenity every night, and that should help, guys. God bless. Have a great day. Happy Truthful Tuesday. Be truthful to yourself and God in prayer.